But part of the opportunity also gave me a vehicle to be more political. When I say political, is to have my voice heard. Yep. So I follow various channels, and I got my fingers probably into, when I say various, I probably follow about 12 channels, more on the Jewish side, but I do listen to, the left to get their opinions and see how they treat it. I follow more the right, but I also follow more recently Charlie Kirk's channel. His wife has taken over, hopefully, which I never followed before.
Yep.
Until after the assassination?
Yep. Yeah, after the assassination.
Yeah, it was just, we were actually, if I may interject, we were on assignment.
Yeah.
We were up in Ohio doing a podcast with a pioneer in ionic flight. I'll say that, Ethan Krause.
Yep.
And it was the day after, I think the day after the assassination, or 2 days following.
Yeah, shortly following.
It just was such a dark day, and
it was.
It's still a dark day in my mind.
It is still dark days, but the interest there is that there's a lot of momentum and traction from people wanting to open up chapters.
Yep.
I hope it's not temporary. I hope it's there, but it was interesting 2 weeks ago. As much as I had some sort of political presence, it was still on a low key. I would respond to a lot of different things. There's a lot of sites that you have to become, even though you see them, you have to become not necessarily members, but you have to be approved by admins. And I've got, issues with, if it's an open channel, it should be an open channel. You shouldn't need an admin to approve you. So I don't get all the channels that I can respond to. But there are many channels that I do respond to. And, I think it's traction. I like, for example, what the Free Press, what Barry Weiss is doing. She's great. I follow...
Really quick, did you just see that she's just created a deal with Paramount, and she's going to be taking over as like the CEO of CBS, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so she's merged her group with Paramount, and it's crazy how the landscape is changing.
Absolutely.
You can create like this independent media franchise.
Yeah.
Same thing with like Ben Shapiro.
Yeah.
He created the Daily Wire.
Correct.
This independent group on YouTube, and it's a multi-$10 million enterprise, in the same way.
Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
And Barry Weiss started when she left New York Times. I paid a subscription of $50 right away, and she's growing that with her partner Nellie Bowles and her sister Susie Weiss, and now she's got podcasters everywhere. Vivian Berkovici or something like that. I'm close enough. And, she became the Free Press now. And now she's going to be the CEO of Paramount. Because not only is she opinionated, but she's candid.
Right.
She's candid, and that's what the forum she wasn't given at the New York Times.
Right.
Paramount sees something different. I think that's a good thing. But equally true, she's only one of the voices.
Right.
There's others, like I was going to say, Douglas Murray, who's great as well.
He got into some hot water on an episode of Joe Rogan's podcast where he was debating a comedian named Dave Smith, and he was talking, well, you can't talk about this because you're not an expert, and I don't like that sort of rhetoric, but he has had a lot of great conversations, particularly with historians, authors of, books similar to what Ron Chernow. And, I've enjoyed his conversations. But, again, no one has all the answers, right?
No
one's right, every moment of the day, so to speak. But
well, that's true.